Welcome back. You may know her for her inimitable throaty voice, or much more likely, as an angel on the hit television series Touched by an Angel. The fact of the matter is, Della Reese has a number of faces and wears many hats, some of which will undoubtedly surprise you.
My God is wonderful to me. Look at me. Can't you plainly see?
Go ahead, look at her. That face, that voice, unmistakable and amazing, even at 75.
And he's everything and anything that I will ever need.
Just about every Sunday, this is where you will find the legendary Della Reese, not on a Hollywood set or in a recording studio, but in church. It is a side many of her devoted fans around the world know little, if anything, about. Yet she will tell you it is this side of her that matters most. And she says she has a message from God for anyone who will listen.
He says that you're the best thing he ever made, and he would never leave you nor forsake you. So whatever it is that you're endeavoring, if you will simply recognize the God inside of you, you'll be able to do it. I don't know where you are, but I'm standing right in the middle of my promised land, enjoying the wonderful, rich gifts of my Father. That's where I am.
Understanding Principles for Better Living is the name of the church in West Hollywood that she not only pastors, but founded.
Tess, you know I love a good coffee shop, but I thought our next assignment was with a family and that we were going to their home.
Well, actually, this is about a family.
This is how most of Della's fans know her. Her role as the no-nonsense angel Tess on the long-running series Touched by an Angel has brought her more attention and fame than perhaps anything else she's done.
I've never had anything that I've done in a creative vein affect people so deeply.
People still stop her to recount how the show affected their lives and in some cases saved their lives with its messages of hope. And while she gained millions of new fans with Touched by an Angel, there are Della diehards who have followed this angel's singing career for decades. Although she started singing gospel at age 6 in her hometown Detroit, she got her first professional gig at 13 with this woman, a backup singer on the road with the queen of gospel, the late Mahalia Jackson.
I learned some fantastic lessons from her. I learned how to treat people who come to see me. I learned the importance of my fans. I learned a lot of stuff from her.
At 18, she formed her own group and became the first performer to take gospel to the casinos of Las Vegas.
The party is over. It's time.
In the 50s, Della greatly expanded her repertoire and gained success as a recording artist with a string of hits and a singing career that would endure for more than 40 years. Her unique singing style and voice and incredible life have led to tons of awards.
You're gonna have to learn to respect me.
Then there are the movies and countless television appearances, and eventually her own series with comedian Red Fox, which ended abruptly when her co-star died of a heart attack following a very unpleasant encounter with one of the show's producers.
He was just talking and carrying on and cussing out everybody, which was normal for him, and suddenly he went, and we thought it was a pratfall. So we didn't do anything for minutes that might have helped him. You see, we didn't do anything because it was like, he clowned like that all the time. And so finally I realized that something is not right, and I go to him and I'm holding him.
The whole experience left such a bitter taste with Della, she vowed never to do another network television show. But when Touched by an Angel came along, she says God told her to take it.
And then, being smarter than God and everything, I began to explain to him why I was not the one to do this. And it's absolute silence. There was nothing else. And then when I stopped saying all that stupid stuff, he said, do this for me and you can retire in 10 years.
During the 9 seasons Touched by an Angel was in production in Salt Lake City, Della would hop on a plane every weekend so she could attend Sunday services at her church, a multicultural flock of several hundred congregants. And while they are the only ones being treated to weekly live performances from her right now, that could change soon.
I've been able to be pacified because I sing at the church whenever I want to. But I'm feeling this thing crawling up my back that I need to sing more than 2 songs. You know what I mean? You need to really... And I mean, I want to do it but 1 or 2 times, but I feel that coming in.
He's wonderful to me.